Hey, what's going on, y'all? Combat G here, coming at you again. Man, hope you guys got to watch my previous video. I'm not going to be long-winded here, but I do have to say, um, there's a very deep concern about what is going on in America. Um, this rat race is very real. People, um, there is a rush for the little guy, the desperation for the little guy to get ahead. And you really can't blame that. You got the rich getting richer, and that's a done deal. But as far as the little guy, the experiences of the little guy, and I consider myself still a little guy, being a disabled veteran, um, doing what I've done for this country. You don't find too many veterans out there that are willing to pay the price. So pretty much I just want to address something that I've experienced here in the US. Now, mind you, I'm an immigrant, okay? First generation immigrant, or I guess you just call me immigrant, but I'm a naturalized citizen. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the fact that I actually came to America almost 30 some years ago. I've made something of myself. I haven't just sat on my hands and expected people to bring me the goods, take care of me. I have worked hard. I haven't asked for a handout. Um, if I visited churches, I have never really asked for money. It's funny, if you go to some of these churches back in the day, churches would really give you something in return without asking too many questions. Now we've got to fill out forms. They've closed their pantries. Their pantries are only open to who they select to give. Forget about doing any kind of street ministry. I used to do street ministry in Detroit, and I got to experience firsthand how churches, that's that's not their interest. Most of the churches out there are targeted to a certain demographics, and that's who they want to target. But I want to just really quickly talk about my experiences. That's what this channel is all about, is really trying to pump myself up from a state of despair in this world where they're constantly pulling the little guy down. But I've had a lot of experiences in all kinds of facets. I mean, it's a given. If you're getting out there every day trying to make something of yourself, you're going to run into these experiences. If you just sit on your hands, it's not going to be an experience. Experience with contractors, experience with physicians, medical care, like my previous video was talking about, experiences with the financial system, banks not disclosing what they ought to disclose. ROI with banks is slim to none. Hedging yourself with precious metals is a valid thing. Your return on that is, again, to be questioned in a manipulated market. But guys, I'm here to talk about a recent experience that I've had with Contractor. Oh boy, I was just chatting with my wife the other day about how DIY was born, and these things make room for the little people, because you just get taken by contractors left and right. Recently I had an experience with electrical guy coming out there. getting my building all my outside building all wired up, but not completed. But as far as invoicing you, oh yeah, rapid fire. They're going to make sure they invoice you and get their monies. And hey, and you've got to pay the bill, pay the guy, or else they're going to end up putting a lien on your house. And how I know that is through real estate. I've meddled with some real estate. In fact, the house that we're in is I took it by contract. So anyways, nevertheless, guys, just a total flop. Dealing with electrical guys, trying to get handyman or whatever the case be, you just want something small done, thousands of dollars. I can't even imagine what it's like out in California or some of these other states like New York. But it's messed up. He still hasn't come out and completed what he was supposed to complete. And hey, it gives me a learning experience as far as figuring out, what's hot and neutral and what's ground. And it's a learning experience. Every time around with contractors, they've dropped the ball. I kid you not, they've dropped the ball. You've got to chase after their rear end. Hey, when you coming back? When is this assignment or when is this project going to get done? Hey, I'll get there when I get there, kind of attitude. Now, I mean, and I understand. I haven't taken anybody to court, but you almost have to do that anymore. But again, it's an expense on the little guy, and it never ends, guys. It just never ends. My experiences when I first started out in the States, things were a lot more. Hey, go the extra mile for the little guy. Hey, let's take care of one another. Vets taking care of vets. I mean, even that's out the door. It's it's here nor there with that. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys got some out of this. Thanks for listening to my rant. I still believe the best is yet to come. And the reason I believe that is I'm strongly starting to believe you got to go where you're treated best. And best is yet to come. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you on the flip side. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you. Adios.